Happy Love Day, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we are going to be painting to celebrate self-love, just basically carving out some time to connect with yourself. So these are the items that you'll need. Now, I believe in autonomy and I believe in people doing whatever they want to do. Okay, so if you do not feel like making this painting, then do whatever you want. But for the people that get overwhelmed by a blank canvas and all of its possibilities, will just follow along with me. So go ahead and put your paint on your canvas and get your area together. I don't know, listen, go ahead and get your area together. Okay, so I used for the green painting, I guess I should pop it up like this because I'm not going to use these two colors. Boom, looking real official, real cute, real official. So can I be honest, as we're painting, I'm just going to be talking. I am so excited about this content journey that I'm on. And, you know, oh Lord. It took me a while to realize that it was something I actually wanted to do. I've been doing it for like 10 years, which is weird, but not directly. Like I was doing it for events and stuff like this. And so if I could just be real honest, I've just been feeling kind of, I don't know. After having my child, I was just like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do now? And I'm just having a lot of fun exploring and keeping the main focus at point. Okay, so I forgot to mention, you will need a pencil if you are going to be doing this, or if you want to freehand, do your thing. But just go ahead and sketch your leaf. I know you can't really see it, but we're gonna be okay. This is really a chill hangout session, all right? You're gonna sketch our leaf. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So I don't know, I like to kind of have my leaf have a little divot in it, make it look like a cup. I don't know why I do that. So now that you have your leaf on your canvas, go ahead and do your background first. So I did a peachy pink. So I started with pink first, and then I'll just paint around my leaf outline. Yes. Well, let me tell you something. I genuinely love dressing up, like going back to the content thing. I enjoy dressing up. I enjoy planning it, the process of it. I still honestly feel a little, not shy, but just apprehensive of like, okay, what part of myself do I share? The question that I've been getting asked over and over again within my like meditative journey, or just, I guess, self-awareness journey, is who am I? And I really get asked, I ask myself this question after childbirth. I was gonna say often. I have 2 kids, calm down. But for real, like I'll start thinking about like, well, who are you now? Are you the same person? And a lot of times, yes and no. I am aspects of the same person, but more evolved. Like I open myself back up, if that makes sense. No, not open myself back up, but I'm like, it's not exploring, but uncovering more aspects of myself, which is super cool. Okay, so now that we have our pink on there, you can let it cool, not cool, but dry for just a little bit. And then we can begin adding the pink, the orange for that little peachy background. But if you want to go ahead and just muddle, or not muddle, but mix the colors, go ahead and add the orange while it's still wet. Now I did do a little bit of both, like waiting and then letting it dry and then paint on top of it to layer on, but do whatever, like this is art. I'm gonna say, did I ever tell you the time? I've never shown or shared any stories, so of course not, but I've been painting most of my life, right? And I am a very rebellious person in a sense, where I'm like, I'm not following this shit. I'm not following these rules. This don't make any sense. And I was in an art competition in like middle school, and I painted this violin. I think I still have the violin. I got to see if I find it. But I painted this violin, and the lady was like, "It's not to scale. You're not following the rules of art." And so I'm like, "Bruh, it's art." What are you saying? Okay, I have to do things your way, or I could just do it my way. Like, quite literally, things are made up. Anyway, now that I have my peachy background, I am going to go in with a smaller brush, like something more like fine point like this, and something like this. I gotta do a better job at zooming. I'm a one-woman operation. I'm figuring it out. Like these two. Okay. So I'm gonna take the fine print one or point one, and I'm gonna dip it in my green and just do an outline of my leaf. How are y'all doing out there? Like, what are you interested in? Do you feel like you're just trying to survive and just, you know, take it day by day? Are you out here thriving, feeling like little fairies or whatever mystical creature you want to be? I genuinely want to know, how are you doing? I'm deep in my winter, like my personal winter. Deep reflection, slower movements, hibernation for sure. And I'm looking forward to winter. I mean, not winter, spring. But I'm also trying to remind myself to stay present in the fact that I'm like literally recharging my batteries before the new year. I align with the nature's new year, not the calendar new year. So yeah, like, it is what it is. Okay, now that I've had my outline, I'm going to take this flat brush and I'll actually dip yellow and green together and then just start mixing, like painting the bottom leaf wherever I'm wanting the light to come from. Yeah. And I also have a dark blue one here because I'm going to use that for the shadow part of the leaf. And I like it because it gives a really good pop of color. I don't know, I just love it. And then really have fun playing around with your brush strokes. Like, do whatever, allow yourself to explore. But my sister shared with me that she gets overwhelmed by art projects. And I'm like, that's just so odd. I've never had that experience. But, you know, I'm trying to be mindful of other people's experiences. Even though I find it relaxing at times, I can understand it can be anxiety ridden. Like, I'm supposed to do this. You want me to do what? Okay, so now that I have placed the colors on, I'm now just going to play around with adding highlights and pops of color, like greens and blues and pinks. You know, just do you, boo-boo. All right, and then I'm just going to do an outline of my green at the base and run it on top and on the stem base. This is so cute. Okay. And then I definitely want my little yang yang. My little yang yang. There you go. It's giving. So this is my little leaf, and with this original painting, I decided to do bubble letters, these bubble designs. I'm not a fan. Well, maybe I can make a companion piece, so maybe I'll do it with dark blue. I literally said I'm not a fan, and here I go. But you know, what Bob Ross say? Happy little accents. You feel me? That's what he said. All right, I'm seeing some squiggle bobs. Let's get that going. Immediately hated it. Immediate regret. But honestly, it is, for me, like, painting can be anxiety ridden. Once I was in a part of a gallery And I really enjoyed painting up until that point because I had begun to put so much pressure on myself and then comparing myself. I'm like, well, I don't look like, my art doesn't look like this, and it's not up to standard. And after a while, I just stopped creating. Like it wasn't enjoyable experience for me anymore. And then I had to leave. But also I had shared a painting that was like probably like my most authentic piece that I've created. And the owner was aghast, like not appalled, but she looked like she had a deep visceral reaction, which also definitely didn't make me feel good. But I think it was artfully done. Like it was an expression of what was going on with me, why why shying away from Black bodies. So I had to leave, but now I have a bunch of paintings and I don't even know what to do with them. It doesn't feel right in my spirit to throw them away. And I think that's mean to myself. I don't want to throw them away. But I really don't know what to do with them. I have like a butt ton of paintings in my garage. I'm kind of feeling the vibe, not gonna hold you. I think I want to balance it with a lot with a little, like a lot on top and a little bit on the bottom. I hope y'all are having fun creating. What did you create? Can you put it in the comments? Let a girl know so I can be inspired too. Shoot, I'm trying to be outside with you. All right, I think this is good. I think this is, I feel old. Do you see how I'm looking at this thing? My sister would have called me elderly. Okay, yeah. All right, so I feel good about my piece. I am done. Don't forget to sign your piece. I hope, I hope that you all enjoyed yourself. This was super fun getting to be dressed up and with you all as we paint. Happy Love Day, happy Valentine's Day, happy Black History Month. Don't forget, okay? And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.